Good morning. We're going to do a flight here from Traverse City, Michigan to Louisville, Kentucky. We're going to be flying the TBM 930 and we're doing it on VATSIM. So I'm here, cold and dark, at Traverse City. So we're going to go ahead and get the plane going here. I'm already connected to VATSIM, but we got to get it plane started here. The electric's going before we can turn the radio on. So we are going to follow the checklist here. I've already done the pre-flight. Everything appears to be where it's supposed to be. So we'll do the before start. Charts and procedures, crash lever up. Alright, crash lever up. Source battery or generator, we'll go battery. Generator goes to main. Lights test. Landing gear test. Fuel on board is good. Residual ITT, there's none. Cast check.
TOS system test. Okay.
Get this going. Lights set. It's raining out. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start this. First of all, I'll turn this warning off. Alright, ignition to auto. I haven't flown this in a while if I remember where this is now. Ignition goes to auto, which is up here, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's over here, I think. There we go. Ignition's at auto. Auxiliary booster pump on. Cast message. Auxiliary pump on. It's good. Starter. On for 2 seconds. Throttle goes to low idle. So starter.
Aural warning, okay.
Throttle to low idle. Oops. Okay, there we go. Auxiliary pump goes to, let's put some lights on here. Auxiliary pump to auto. Fuel set. I'm sorry, fuel selector to auto. Fuel selector switch button. Press check. Generator on. Cast check, AC as required. Transponder code then on. com. There we go. Transponder. Why do I have a transponder close with the light? Lights not nav on. Lights over there. Let's see. P2 heat. The lights are up here. Nav on. Where the switches are to turn the lights up. Dimmer is not really. I'm going to spend 20 minutes figuring out the lights here. Okay. That's on. Panel is powered. This way, there we go. Holy Moses. We have some lightage. Still like some cat light. Turn the flashlight on. Thank you. We'll eventually figure that out. Lights and headline instruments set. Alright, so let's go ahead and enter our flight plan into the FMS. KTVC is Traverse City, Cherry Capital. Oops, enter. Destination is KSDF, which is Louisville, Sanford, whatever it's called now, something else. SDF. Louisville, Stanford, Standiford. And the route we have here, I'm not sure even how to do this, but Peacock. I'm not sure how to do airwaves. I've never done it on this yet. UFTA. UFTA. Okay. So too. And then there are no instrument departures out of Traverse City. There's a stars going into Louisville. So select arrival. We want the Redstone 6, which is not in here. Okay, I'm going to have to figure this out and then I'll be back to you. Okay, we're back. Figured out a couple of things here. One is you can't apparently put airways into the FMC, the TBM. You just have to put all the waypoints in, which was no big deal. So this is our flight plan, including the arrival. I had to update Navigraph data is what the problem was. But everything's in there now. We're all ready to go. Oh, passenger doors open. I wonder if it's so loud in here. That really smart. No, I think it is. Let's see. Get over there. No, I don't think the passenger door is open. The arms on it. Huh. That's interesting. Passenger door already outside. Ah, yes, there we go. How would one close that, I wonder? Very carefully. Let's see. Yes. Okay, well, let me figure that out, and we'll be back again. And we're back. Got the door closed. So, the flight plan's in. Everything's set to go here. We need to get the ATIS, I suppose. So, I went ahead and actually put it in already.
Information, mark 0100.
Traverse City.
Wind calm.
Calm.
Visibility, 10 in heavy rain.
Heavy rain.
Sky condition, few clouds at 1,900 feet ceiling, 4,800 feet overcast. Temperature, tree. Dew point, 10. Altimeter tree, 0.19er. ILS runway 28 in use. Landing and departing runway 18. DSR aircraft, say direction of flight.
Alright, well, I'll be the judge of that. Alright, so quiet her down. Alright, so let us look at the charts here. We're located approximately here. Winds are calm, so really doesn't matter which way we go. Actually, runway 18 would be the best, since we're going south anyway. The Minneapolis ATC, which is what Traverse City is under, is logged off, of course. They saw me coming, logged off immediately. So we're pretty much on our own, so I'm going to take runway 18. So we're going to just have to flip around to the right, take taxiway Charlie to the end, and we'll be all set. So we need to set our transponder, which is probably already set, to so let's figure out how we do this. Navcom, there we go. Set it to 2200, which is the IFR squawk code on VATSIM. Enter. On altitude reporting. I don't know if that does actually work. All right. Sometimes it doesn't work. between VATSIM and the aircraft. Alright, so we're going to be flying at flight level 280. I've already got that in the FMC here. The heading should be set, runway heading, we're going to be taking off to the south. So, we'll set that to 180, all the way around. Alright. Yeah. Good. Alright, so we're ready to go. Brake is off. We are heading south. Right, so we need to swing around to the right here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Maybe. There we go. Alright, so we are going to probably screw this up. We're going to go to the right here. Should be taxiway Charlie. Take this all the way down to the end. Make sure these lights are on. I think they were on. Yeah, landing lights. Whoa. Flaps at the takeoff flaps. And we're not quite at the end. I'm sure we probably take off from here. We'll go all the way to the end. Go ahead and zoom this out now. Ho! Barely caught that. Alright. Alright, let us do the before takeoff checklist. Flaps are takeoff. Rotation speed is about 90 knots. We're going to climb at approximately 120 knots. That's the best rate of climb for this airplane. Alright, taxi, clearance, trims are set. Landing lights on. If we can remember what button it is, it's the same button all the time, and I keep forgetting. Landing lights are on. There we go, now I can see. Transponders on. Torque 100%. Rotate at 90. Gear up at 115 knots. Flap set. Okay. Inertial separator. I'm going to turn on the pitot heat, of course. I'm going to turn the inertial separator on. It's probably going to complain like ours is. I'm going to turn on, so the temperature was 3, so I'm going to turn that on. And we should make a call. Okay, hold on. Let us do that. I haven't been on VATSIM in so long either. Let's see. Oops.
Traverse City Airport
Oh,
information.
you son of a gun. Alright. 122.8 is the... I think this is how they do it. Who knows? Oops, I didn't switch it. Alright, 122.8 is the, or used to be, I'll make sure I'm on the right frequency. 122.8. Okay. I believe is the sort of standard CTAF or frequency. I know they were talking about actually starting to use the real frequencies at airports. I don't know, maybe they do, maybe they don't. But I doubt there's anybody else here, so. But I'm going to make my call anyway, just to be a good citizen here. Traverse City traffic, TBM 237 Mike, taking off runway 18, departing to the south, Traverse City. We are ready to go. All the onions here. You have to watch the ITT temperature. Rotate at 90. And we're off. Positive rate, gear up. 150 knots, flaps up. 120 knots here. Or so. Faster than that. Our first waypoint is Peacock. Dark night out. Set this to FMS. Go ahead and turn the autopilot on now. Flight level change, nav. The yaw damper should be on. Speed is what I want. It's this. 124 knots is the ideal. Best way to climb for this aircraft. You do have to watch the ITT temperature and the torque. You don't want to over torque it. Can't tell if the autopilot's on or off. Oh, we're getting way off course here. This is ridiculous. Heading mode. I'm sure it's something I'm doing, undoubtedly. So we'll just hand fly it for a while. I'll figure out what the deal is. Back on track here. Zoom out a little bit. Why will the autopilot not go on? It's very strange. Huh. Well, we're doing alright flying it by hand, but still curious as to why the autopilot will not engage. Interesting. Again, I'm sure it's something I'm doing wrong. Not sure what. Wait a minute, let's see. Anything? Oh, is this on? Oh, guess what? There she goes. I bet. Yep. So this is why we do our checklist, or allegedly do our checklist. If we were actually doing it, we wouldn't have had this problem. Alright, so we'll put it on nav. Cabin diff pressure. Oh, great. That's probably not set either. What is that supposed to be on? Where is it? Fuel engine 3, 2, 1, 0. Something is supposed to. Fuel tank selector. Generation and main. Gas. Turn our landing lights off now. Starter, ignition. Auxiliary boost pump. Fuel selector. That is it. Max diff mode. Maybe this is not supposed to be that. Where is that one? Where is this? Turn this off. See if that clears up now. Probably not. Alright, anyway. Differential. I've seen this before and I don't know what it is. It should, I think, clear up. Maybe, perhaps. Chance. Alright, anyway, we're back. We're gonna pretend we didn't see that. We are leveling off at flight level 280. Got the autopilot working. we are getting back on course now. Okay, so let's see, after takeoff, inertial separators off, speed 124, lights as required, cruise, torque 100%, ITT check, NG check, de-ice as required. We probably don't need that now. We're above the clouds. Turn that off. Prop de-ice off. That's off. Those are on. Probably should turn on the baseline. That'll be fine. Alrighty, so I think there's all sorts of people on now. Where are we? So we will be entering Chicago airspace shortly. I'm going to keep an eye on that, so we're going to have to contact them. I'm going to go ahead and tune them in. Chicago Center. Whoa, hold on there. Chicago Center 120.35. So, count one. Okay. 120.
And we're going to turn into this way. We're ready for pushback.
120.35.
We're having pushback.
Chicago 18 Bravo, looking for an early
HIC.
November 18 Bravo radar service terminated. Change to bed frequency approved.
Bye-bye, thank you.
When checking in with ATC,
Got a 0417 radar service terminated. Change to
coming
bed
from
frequency approved.
uncontrolled into controlled, they like you to give a position
Delta 417, change frequency,
relative to
have a
something,
great
whether
night,
it's an
thank you.
airport or a
You do the same?
VOR or something. Makes it easier for them to figure out where you're at on their scope. So HIC is the White Cloud VOR. So I will use that as a reference. Once I get their airspace, they'll probably send me a message when they want me to contact them. It's not a bad idea to contact them ahead of time, though. So that's 10 miles. White Cloud? Is that what it was? I forgot already. White Cloud, yes. Okay, well that was interesting. What the hell that was. Couple miles, we'll contact them. That was probably, yes it was. Please contact me, do not respond to private message, okay. So, we are now Chicago Center, November 237 Mike. It's about 5 miles north of White Cloud VOR, flight level 280.
November 237 Mike, Chicago Center, squawk 1371.
1371, November 237 Mike. Okay, fix out. 1371. 7. I said 1. Entree. I see the cabin diff.
November 37 Mike, radar contact 25 miles northeast Muskegon VOR.
The pressure differential cleared up. Again, probably something I'm doing wrong, undoubtedly. I'm going to try and get the speed up a little bit. Got a 78 knot crosswind from the right. Okay, so try and stay ahead. The next ATC we're going to contact is going to be a little bit, but it's going to be Indy. So I'm going to go ahead and re-tune that in, just so I got it. 119.55. 119.55. Niner, where is the thing? There it is. Okay. I still don't know how to do this. 119er. 5, enter. Okay, that is, what do you call it, on standby? Let's see if we can get our speed up to a reasonable level here. Let's tune this out, not turn it out. Pull it out, one way. So, Lake Michigan here, obviously Lake Erie, I think. We're on our way to, what do you call it, SO2 right now, waypoint.
November 237 Mike, I have an amendment to your flight plan advisor. Did a copy?
Here we go. November 237 Mike, go ahead.
November 237 Mike, change Cincinnati, Vortex, Redstone 6 arrival, to Reed, Cincinnati, Vortex, E-Lamp 6 arrival. That's Charlie, Victor Golf, and then the D Lamp 6. Delta Lima, Alpha, Mike Papa 6. Rest of route unchanged.
Alright, Covington, and then the D Lamp 6 arrival. November 237 Mike.
November 237 Mike, it'll be Cincinnati,
I'm
and
sorry,
then the
Cincinnati.
D Lamp 6 arrival. Rest of route unchanged.
Yeah. Cincinnati, I'm sorry.
November 37 Mike, route back correct.
What am I doing? Alright, so this should be interesting. I have no idea how this is going to handle a change in arrivals. Let's see what happens. What am I doing? Alright. Oops, procedure. Arrival. So we're at the D lamp. I don't even have the charts up for that. We got a D lamp. Why do we have that? There we go. D lamp 6.
November 37 Mike, clear direct Cincinnati, Vortex.
Alright, clear direct Cincinnati, November 237 Mike, thank you. Okay. Covington, right? That's Cincinnati, actually. Not sure why I think it's Covington. Okay, load this. And then we are clear to CBG. Oh, activate, there we go. Alright, direct to Cincinnati. Okay, good. That actually wasn't too bad. Okay. Alright. So we got a little shortcut here. Not much, but anything else. So we're going direct to Cincinnati, not Covington. Well, I keep calling it Covington because it looks like Covington. Still at 280. Speed's 204. It's probably about the best we're going to get, it looks like. So I am going to pull up the, I've already got this, going to unpin this, probably not, right, so I'm going to star the D Lamp 6, let's pin that. Let's see what this looks like. It's not this one, can I get rid of this? I'm sure I can. I just don't know how, whatever. D Lamp 6, alright, so Cincinnati. Going direct Cincinnati, and they'll be coming in this way. Okay, nerve at 10,000. Expect that. Nerve, I have no idea how to do this either. Let's see what we can do here. Waypoint info. Waypoint options. Okay, that's right. Okay, wait, over here. Alright, 10,000. They haven't actually given this to me, but alright, so that'll help somehow. Let's take a gander outside the frame. Let's see where we're at on that. let us do this. Oops. Map settings, map detail. All this stuff on here. Alright, we'll leave the airports on. To reflect the land. So Covington, for Christ's sake. Cincinnati, Warsaw Nerve at 10,000. And then Redstone. That's weird. Is that right? I don't think so. Yeah, it is right. Well, that's interesting. It shares a waypoint with the Redstone 6 mile. Huh. That's very interesting. Actually, oh, that's interesting. They're almost the same, actually. Once you cross, Cincinnati is the common waypoint, apparently. And the rest of the approach is the same. And then let's get the right one up here. So Warsaw, Nerve, Redstone, Haga, Zopam, D-clamp, Current. It depends on which way you're landing, actually. So we're going to have to watch this. If we're landing north, we actually go to Burrell. If we're landing south, we go to Current. So we're going to have to watch that, which I probably will forget. And we'll probably end up going the wrong direction. Sounds about right. Whoops, it is. Alrighty. So turn that light off. Window seat here. No, let's just go that side. Pleasant flight so far. So, Louisville Sanford Airport is under the Indianapolis ARTCC. So that is who we will be contacting next, and that will be who will be handling our approach and landing. Still got a little ways, probably got 150, 200 miles. Once we get into Indy airspace, we're fairly close to Louisville.
Chicago Center, Jordanian 264 Heavy with you, 7,700 for 15,000.
And it looks like there's another
264 Chicago
aircraft coming into
Center.
Sanford.
Resume normal speed, climb 18, flight level 380.
380 for Jordanian 264 Heavy.
Somebody taking off from Minneapolis. Hasn't taken off yet though. SkyWest 4153, also going to Louisville, Sanford, Sandiford. Cincinnati. It's a little annoying that the old route is still shown on the MFD here, but what are you going to do? So it looks like we're by ETL is something. Battle Creek. Is that the, yeah, Battle Creek, I think. That was KTVC. It is exactly at Battle Creek, Michigan. South Bend. Lansing, Grand Rapids. So we're right by Battle Creek, Michigan right now. Off to our left. It's popping and cracking tonight. We're not. So we've got 168 miles to Cincinnati, VOR. And once we're there, we're pretty close. Pretty close. Yeah, it's 168 and then, I don't know, probably 50. So we're about 220 miles from our destination. Still got a 74 knot crosswind. And we really got this right on the line there as far as the torque goes. Watch the ITT temperature, seems fine. Prop RPM is 2,000. Diff pressure is cleared up. Minutes. Fuel is interesting. Using I guess it's about 90. I don't even know what that is. Pounds per minute? Not pounds per minute, pounds per hour. Maybe gallons, I'm not sure what the measurement. I guess it's gallons per hour, yeah. So 59. So 59 gallons an hour. We've got about 90 gallons, so should be fine, one would hope. Monday night, it's fairly quiet on VATSIM here.
Bro, Jordanian 264, clear direct Pocket City.
Of course, as soon as I say
Direct
that.
Pocket City for Jordanian 264.
Jordanian 264. Jordanian 264. Let's see what he is. Find him. O'Hare to Atlanta. Huh.
And for Jordanian 264 Heavy, just to confirm, it's Papa X-Ray Victor.
Bro, Jordanian 264, affirmative, direct Pocket City, Papa X-Ray Victor.
Papa X-Ray Victor for Jordanian 264 Heavy.
It's 787. don't remember if this, I don't think it does, calculate a top of descent. Pretty sure it doesn't. So that means we're going to have to figure that out ourselves, assuming they give us this crossing restriction. So we are at flight level 280, 28,000. We need to get down to 10,000. So that's 18,000 feet we need to lose. Divide 18 by 3, which is 6. Add 0. So approximately 60 miles from Cincinnati, not Covington, we should start our descent. But we'll see how they do this, if that's how they may just give us a hard altitude. Probably though it'll be a descend at pilot's discretion to cross nerve at 10,000.
Chicago Center, American 2143 with you, 10,000 for 15,000.
American 2143, Chicago Center, leaving 13,000, resume normal speed, climb and maintain flight level 2900.
Leaving 13,000, resume normal speed.
American 2143, maintain 250 knots until 13,000, then normal speed, climb and maintain flight level 2900.
Apologies, 250 until 13,000, and up to flight level 260, American 1243.
American 2143, flight level 290, 29.
Oops.
Level 290, American 2143.
Let's check our charts here. Eight is for Louisville is 118.725.
Roger, Daniel 264, just verify you are direct to Papa X-ray Victor now.
Probably way too far there to get
Just give me a heading for right now. Looks like I'm having a bit of an autopilot issue for Jordanian 264 Heavy.
Roger, Daniel 264, heavy, turn right, heading 170, direct pocket, to enable, and advise.
Alright, 1870 for now, and let me see if I can get this in the FMC really quick for Jordanian 264 Heavy.
There's no ATISs available in that vicinity, so it is what it is. So we're on the D lamp, or will be. 175, no. 153 miles from Cincinnati.
And for Jordanian 264 Heavy, looks like we're going to be unable to go direct Pocket City. I think I can just take radar vectors for now. I don't think the plane wants to take any of the waypoints for right now.
Roger, Daniel 264, heavy, roger. Fly heading 170, just let me know if you're able to go direct to anything.
Direct to anything.
Nashville, New, anything down later on.
I don't really think so, since the plane has let me see if I can say it. It's got waypoints automatically locked in if I have it on LNAV, so it's going to be a big issue for us if we just keep on going with the LNAV. So if we just do radar vectors for now to Atlanta, that'll be perfect.
Roger, Daniel 264, fly heading 180.
Alright, 184, George Jordanian 264.
184.
Chicago Center is Delta 449 with you 330.
Set of 4429, Chicago Center, roger.
Probably actually could have flown higher for this. Well, I think the ceiling on this plane is 31,000, if I'm not mistaken. Quarter for indicated knots, airspeed, Mach 0.539er. Sure, oh yeah, ground speed is 338 knots. It's not bad. It's good we're not going west from that headwind. That would be something.
Jordanian 264, contact Indy Center 119.55.
119.55 for Jordanian 264. Have a good night.
We'll see you later.
Check you later. Okay. So 60 miles, said I, from Cincinnati. Still 136 miles away, so I'm not sure if we're going to switch to Indy before or after that point. Probably after. So that's 70 miles to go. Yeah, probably. So this should be interesting. This approach and landing. I haven't flown on VATSIM in quite a while now. I haven't flown this plane in quite a while. But this is a pretty easy plane to fly. It's not too difficult. Fairly easy. I mean, I'll probably end up with a 30 knot quartering crosswind on the approach or something. UPS plane at Louisville. It looks like it'll be taking off shortly, going to Orlando.
Set of 4429, descend and maintain flight level 230.
230. 44.
Descend and maintain flight level 230, level 442.
See him. Oh, there he is. So Indy 119.5, just want to double check that. No approach for Louisville online, so center should be handling the whole thing. Zoom in a little bit more here. Wrong way. Always turn that the wrong way, always. I don't know why. There we go. Much better.
American 2143, radar contact lost.
Oh.
November 37 Mike, contact Indy Center 119.55.
119.55, November 237 Mike, see ya.
See you later.
119.55. We should already have this tuned in. No, we don't. It's like the wrong frequency. It's 5.5. It says here. Right. Oh yeah, it is 5.5. So, okay.
Chicago Center, Delta 330.
119er.
Flight level 147.
Delta 330 Chicago Center, resume normal speed, climb
Vic 5, I don't think it's the older one version of that.
Okay, so you don't have the back, you need the older one is what you're saying.
Okay.
Indy Center, November 237 Mike, flight level 280.
November 237 Mike, Indy Center, welcome.
Oh my god. $109 from Cincinnati.
Delta 2341, do you have the Knox 8 arrival on board, or
Stand by for Delta 2341.
Alright, that's the non-RNAV arrival coming from your direction. If not, then we may just have to give you some kind of radar vectors at some point down the road.
Yeah, we're unable. We can continue up until, we can probably continue the left. It looks like the, stand by, I think the last bit, the one coming up into the intercept for an approach into Chicago, it seems the same. I think just the first. We can shoot the last part of the VEC 5 arrival if we just go the direct VEC right now, if you're able.
Okay, is Vic the last point you could do, nothing past that?
Yeah, VEC is the first point that's viable for us, that's on the arrival for us, and then after VEC it follows the arrival. It's just the first part.
Okay, not a problem. It's the total at standby 1.
And I turned it the wrong way again.
Standby.
We're getting there, 95 miles from Cincinnati.
Indy Center to follow up 2844. I'm established on the tone localizer, and he says, let's do it.
At develop 2884, let's just wind. Oh, calm. Runway 28 left, clear to land.
Thank you, cleared to land. 28 left, follow 2844.
Where's Delta 2680?
2884, correction.
That's odd.
Indy Center, 039 Victor Papa, runway 9er, Lexington for BRV.
There's 0329 Victor Papa, proceed on course. The wind at 1204, runway 9er, lift takeoff.
Some wide of the way for Victor Papa.
Victor Papa, say it again.
Stay line of the way for Victor Papa.
Negative, proceed on course from runway 9er, clear takeoff.
Let's take off runway 9er, Victor Papa.
Some light turbulence.
Alright, Delta 2341, I think I worked it out for you. We sent you to it on text. Direct to Micah Zulu Zulu, direct to Veek, and then join the Veek arrival.
Veek.
We'll go direct, Ready, that's direct to Mike Zulu and Veek for Delta 2041 on join the arrival. Thanks.
Indianapolis Center, UPS 2326 Heavy, we're short of Charlie at Louisville, ready taxi.
Louisville.
UPS 2326, Indy Center, good evening, runway 217 right, taxi via Bravo, cross 29er.
Oh yeah.
17 right by Bravo, cross 29, UPS 2326 Heavy.
I also like to check.
UPS 1202, contact Atlanta Center 132.97, connect.
Atlanta Center on 132.9 or 75 for UPS, those are two heavy rate 9.
The terminal or the airport chart, so I know once I land where I need to go. Not that I really know where I'm going here, it doesn't matter. But I don't know what runway we're landing at yet, but once we do, I'll check it out. Probably go up to, well, General Aviation's over here, so probably over here.
And default 2884, left turn when able, taxi Romeo to the FBO.
So that should be true.
Alright, left turn, Bravo Tree to the Romeo. I'm sorry, to the FBO via Bravo. Yeah, Bravo Tree, thank you.
Got almost 7,000 pounds. Right? Yeah, 7,000. Plenty of fuel.
Sierra 329, look stop, frequency change approved, have a good flight.
Frequency change approved, thanks for the service, connect.
I've never been a huge fan of night flights. I really prefer flying during the day, which, I mean, of course you can change the time of day. You don't have to do it at night, even though it is night, but it does make it easier landing, though, typically. Especially at larger airports, easier to see the runway from a lot farther away.
Indy Center, Delta 340, can we step away for about a minute?
So I'm not completely landing at the wrong thing, not even an airport. It's about the runway at the last second. Alrighty, what are we doing here? We are
UPS 2326, we're short of 17 right, ready to go.
68 miles from coming from
UPS 2326, wind is 005, runway 17 right, quick takeoff.
Quick takeoff 17 right, UPS 2326, heavy.
Check our chart again. So depending on what runway we're landing on here,
Delta 2680, Lee Meyer Space, Cleveland Center's offline.
landing
Good rides
runway
at the Buffalo.
29er.
Either comp, thank you,
After Redstone, expect direct sort. Radar vectors. Landing runway 17 left, right. Expect radar vectors final. This is where we have to just make a difference depending on which runway we're landing on. It probably will give us radar vectors before we even get to this point. It's pretty typical.
Indiana Center, Delta 330, flight level 25.
Probably should be getting into center.
Delta 330, Indy Center, local.
Hopefully.
UPS 2326, radar contact, altitude.
Climb through 1,400, UPS 2326.
UPS 2326, thanks. Climb maintains level 390.
Up to 390, UPS 2326.
390. not a
Jordanian 264, can you come out of the cockpit for
bad
2
idea.
minutes?
It's not a bad idea to
I'm sorry, who wants to step away?
set
Roger,
your
Jordanian 264 heavy.
heading bug
that's a
to
perk.
your
Thank
present
you.
heading in the event you need to turn off the autopilot or switch it from navigation mode in case there's a problem. That way you're already set up with the heading bug set to your current heading, so you don't have to screw around with that. Now 51 miles from Cincinnati. I mean, we don't have to worry too much about descent. We can descend quickly in this airplane. This isn't like a 737 or something. That's very slippery, as they say. Difficult to get down quickly without blowing through airspeed restrictions. And I turned it the wrong way again. That's 3 times that we've counted. It's a fairly nice evening now. Not too much turbulence. Once we got out of Traverse City, it cleared up quite nicely here.
Jordan 264, back to cockpit.
Roger, what's your present heading?
Heading 180.
Roger, fly. Flight 130 vectors, Atlanta.
134, Jordan 264.
Okay.
I don't think he's good.
Yeah, smoke another.
That's something we don't know about.
The
No,
Elat 6
it's just a funny video on Instagram, that's all.
Right.
I gotcha.
Stick with that story.
TBM 237 white cross nerve at a maintain 10,000.
Alright, cross nerve at and maintain 10,000. TBM 237 Mike. So let us start down now, shall we? Let's go with the speed. Let's go 15.
Well, I wish I could give out the Instagrammer's name if the controller allows it.
What?
I would give you guys the Instagrammer's name because it's a funny video.
I don't want to get fired.
Well, his Instagram is GDM_wish_, and if you guys scroll down on his shorts, you're going to see a guy riding a little mini bike, and you'll laugh so hard about it.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah, he was trying to drift it, and he gets flunked off of it.
Huh.
Oh yeah, I miscalculated this anyway. It's Nerve, not Cincinnati. Okay. So 18, 19, and 11 is 30, 48. So yeah, we should be fine. 1,200. Yeah, I calculated to cross Cincinnati at 10,000, but that's not right. It's Nerve.
Indianapolis Center, Frontier Flight 1575, climbing flight level 350.
Frontier Flight 1575, Indy Center, welcome.
That must be Cincinnati, I'm guessing. I would imagine. Oh, yes. Yeah, I don't know if that's Covington Airport, it may be. Not sure, probably. I would imagine that is, yeah. Gotta be. Still don't know what runway we're landing on. We'll figure it out. Like I say, he'll probably give us radar vectors after Nerve. Anyway. Speed about 210 knots all the way down. Turn coming up here, we'll see how well this handles this turn. Too shabby. I do have the TBM 930 mod that's available. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in it. Also put a link for VATSIM if you're interested in that. It's I really enjoy flying on VATSIM. It's much more realistic. It's more interesting than flying with a default ATC.
Royal Jordanian 264 flighting 190.
To be completely out of subs.
264 heavy.
Plus,
I'm sorry, let's make it 180 actually.
Having other pilots
264 heavy.
On frequency, it makes it more interesting. It's more, it can be challenging too. You know, I mean, it doesn't really matter with the default ATC if you just ignore what they're telling you to do. Nothing's going to happen. But on VATSIM, they do expect you to. We're going to have to descend quicker here. I can see this.
TBM 237 Mike, plan the visual approach, runway 17 left.
Alright, visual 17 left, TBM 37 Mike.
Frontier Flight 1575, can we step away for 5 minutes?
This does have a altitude.
Frontier Flight 1575, that's
banana, is that called?
Thank you.
Which is an estimate of where you will reach your enter. So this shows a
Penny Center UPS 2055 on the ground at Louisville, looking to pick up IFR clearance to Atlanta Hartsfield this evening.
Approximately where you will
UPS 2055 Indy Center getting standby for PDC, plan runway 17 left.
Altitude, which
we'll
makes
plan for 17 left.
It's really
UPS
nice because it helps you plan. So I can adjust my descent rate. As needed. I'd rather get down to 10,000 a little bit early, that's fine. Our speed is really deteriorating here. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. I think I accidentally hit the throttle lever. Because I sure didn't mean to slow down that much.
Indy Center, good evening, Delta 941,
okay, so 17 left.
984, flight level 330.
Delta 941, 18, welcome.
Let's see. That's not what we're doing. Procedure. The 17 left's in here, okay, beautiful. I don't know if this auto-tunes ILS. Let's see, ILS 17 left. 111.905. So let us put that in. Speed it. 119. Oops. 111.905. So as soon as I figure out how to do this.
Good evening, Indy Center, Delta 5122 with you, flight level 320.
Delta 5122, Indy Center, welcome.
Oh shit. That's what that is. Right.
Welcome.
I just switched accidentally. Oops. Where is... Oh, there we go. So 111.905. 111.905. Turn. Oh, I didn't transfer. There we go. So we got... the ILS tuned in. Set our heading. Oops. Heading. Speed 200. It's fine. Turned it the wrong way again. If anybody's keeping track. Oh my god. Jeez. I'm such a klutz. Okay, there's nerve. I'm just gonna make it. Just gonna make it. Keep the speed around 200. Below 18,000, set the altimeter.
Indy Center, Delta 341. Are there any crossing restrictions on the Beak 3? Or are they just the same as the Beak 5?
Let me take a look for you.
Thank you.
Delta 341, I'm showing no altitude restrictions at all, so they'll give you a descent for Chicago.
I'm saying it's a heading.
Pretty cool, thank you for Delta 341.
Doesn't look like it's picking it up. The head or the course should be
Frontier Flight 1575, we're back.
170.
Roger.
It's supposed to be a visual approach, but not a terrible idea to tune in the, if it has one, tune in the ILS anyway. Use it to cross-check. 70. Nerve. Alright, about got nerve there. 70.
UPS 2326, contact Atlanta Center 132.975.
132975 for Atlanta Center, UPS 2326 Heavy.
Royal Jordanian 264, contact Atlanta Center 132.97. He knows about your issue, just checking on your heading.
Hi, Roger, 132.975, and have a good night. Royal Jordanian 264.
Pretty close.
Okay.
Good night.
Throttle up a little bit as we level off. And I'm just going to keep it at 200 knots. I'm in a super big hurry here. Super fantastic. So 17 left, we are on the correct. Yes. 17 left, we do go to Kurt, which is where it's set to. Kurt, and then we're supposed
Indy Center, UPS 2055 on the ground at Louisville.
We'll probably get
back
vectors
off
before
of
that.
Cargo 2 onto Foxtrot, ready for taxi IFR to Atlanta, expecting 17 left for departure.
UPS 2055, runway 17 left, taxi via Foxtrot Delta across runway 11.
So
Fox
landing.
Delta cross 11, UPS 2055.
17 left, which is here, so that's great. So we'll exit left when able. Hopefully probably at Golf. So we go left, and another left, and then park somewhere. This is the D lamp. We're at past Nerve now.
At TBM 237, Mike, pilot's discretion, maintain 5,000.
The pilot's discretion of 5,000. TBM 237, Mike. Stutter much? Okay. Pilot's descope. I'm going to go ahead and go down now. Why not? If I get this down. 5,000. Oh my. 5,000. Visual, not visual, vertical speed. Whoops. I don't know what do I put these throttles. So 4 miles from Redstone, then 8.3 to Haga, so 8's 513 and 8's 21. So about 21 miles from D-Lamp, which is where we'll make a right-hand turn, basically our...
Delta 2341 to maintain level 280.
Leg.
280 Delta 2341.
So I don't quite have the airport in sight. It's up there somewhere.
Delta 2341, contact Chicago Center 120.35.
Florida Calgary Center 120.35, Air Night to Delta 2341.
Delta 5122, I'm going to try my best to stay online for your arrival. No promises. Proceed direct Gavin, cross Gavin, and maintain 1110,000.
I think I may
Cross
see...
Gavin and maintain 1110,000, Delta 5122.
Right here.
And if you're not direct, you can go direct Gavin now.
Direct Gavin, Delta 5120.
Delta 330, Lee Mara Space,
so.
Memphis Center is offline, radio service terminated, frequency change approved, good ride into Atlanta.
Delta 330, roger, I'll miss you, and I just want you to know I love you. Goodbye.
Well, you could always turn around and, you know, go back to Chicago and I'll talk to you longer.
You're right. Anyways, good night, man.
Okay, we'll finish up.
Indy Center, UPS 2055, 17 left, short 17 left at Louisville, ready to go IFR to Atlanta.
UPS 2055,
I don't think that's
wind,
it. I'm not sure what
calm, runway 17 left, clear takeoff.
Well, there is another
Wind calm, clear
airport.
for takeoff 17 left, UPS 2055.
Frontier Flight 1575, clear direct Nashville.
Which is probably what I'm seeing.
1575, clear direct
I
Nashville.
definitely see a runway. At about
Bravo November Alpha.
1 o'clock.
Yep. It says on your thing you have Hoppy A cars. I've never actually seen so many US with Hoppy A cars. Is that true?
Yeah, you have it on your computer?
Unfortunately, not with my aircraft, but it's cool that I've never seen any ATC in the United States use it.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of Europeans, nobody really in the U.S. uses it, but I always put it in there. And I'll usually get one aircraft a section that has it, but I figure the longer I keep it in, maybe more aircraft will use it.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, my tallest doesn't let me do it.
I gotcha. I think they actually have a third party, like an external, that runs separate from Flight Sim that you can actually use as well. It doesn't it's not integrated into the sim. It's actually a separate program.
Yeah, but it's not as fun.
I definitely
That's
agree with
gotta
that.
be
It's no
good.
FS Labs.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Delta 941, clear direct Nashville.
Nashville.
Direct Nashville, Delta 941.
Okay, so I'm going to see if I can turn this the correct direction here. Nope. I swear to God.
And any transfer flight level 350 for Delta 941?
Yeah, Delta 941, climb engine vault 350.
I'm going back to 180 knots at this point. Now that's got to be it. At about the 1 o'clock. Actually, that's another aircraft. That has got no... Oh, yeah. This does
TBM 237, Mike, clear direct Kurt. Just want to maintain 4,000.
Alright, direct current 4,000 TBM 237 Mike.
Chicago Center, Indianapolis Center, UPS 2055 at 3,200 for 5,000.
UPS 2055, thanks for maintain level 350.
Up to 350, UPS 2055.
Down to 4,000. 4,000 I said. I don't think that's going direct current, but let's do this. Measurements. Got a little goofy here. The heading one.
Indianapolis Center, good evening. Sky was 4153 out of flight level 350, level 29.
Should have had that right in my
40 miles north of Renton.
Long time ago.
Sky was 4153 Indy Center, good evening. TBM 237 Mike, the Louisville Airport, 9 o'clock and 8 miles.
TBM 237 Mike, we have the field in sight.
TBM 37 Mike, clear visual approach, runway 17 left.
Cleared visual 17 left, TBM 237 Mike. I really don't have it in sight, but we'll get it in sight, 9 o'clock. Let's do this, shall we? Oh, see, I didn't do this, that's right. Okay, what am I doing? Shoot, let's see. Localizer 1, IPKI, is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. So,
Air Frontier Flight 1575, leave Mars Base. Memphis Center is offline. Frequency change approved. You give Atlanta a call once you're probably, I don't know, a little bit past Nashville.
Alright, for your Unicom, we'll give Atlanta a call in a little bit. See ya.
oh, I am not doing well here. Oh, there it is, Jesus. Yeah, so far off, it's very funny. Alright, gear down. Oh, this is going to be a riot. Another one of my fantastic landings here.
Okay, with 4153, comply with your last instruction, then cross the horizon at a maintained 11,000, Louisville altimeter 3005.
I comply with the last instruction and then continue to cross free at and maintain 11,000 for Sky with 4153.
TBM 237 Mike, wind calm, runway 17 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 17 left, TBM 237 Mike. Flaps in here. Speed down, radar. That's 17 left right there. Can we descend a little bit here? Thank you. Gotta forget the thing. not so bad. We'll make it. If I get the elevator trim to cooperate a little bit here. Alright, we're like way too fast and too high. We got full flaps. Speed's too high. We're too high. Perfect. Perfect approach. Doesn't get any better than this. Okay. Let's bleed some speed off here. So, assuming we actually land here, it's to the left and a left. Jeez. We're doing fine, I say. They were like way high according to ILS, which I trust implicitly. Okay. Alright. Still a little high. Bringing it in. It's a little fast too.
500. 500.
Still. Speed back. Here we go. Look at the next low. Slow down, baby. God, just before I get before the just to get the runway here.
TBM 737 left turn echo to the FBO.
Alright, left turn on echo, TBM 237 Mike. Echo is this one, perhaps? Probably. Why not? Alright. That was a little suspect there. Alright, that wasn't terrible. Could have been worse. And has been, believe me. So, let's get the map up here. Alright, the FBO is all the way at the end here. Oh, I see. Building it is. Alright. So that is how you make a perfect approach and landing. Not.
EPS 2055, leave Murray Space, Memphis Center is offline, fixie change approved, date, get a land call shortly after Nashville.
Roger, over to Uni. We'll call Atlanta after Nashville. UPS 2055. Have a good night.
Okay, so
hey, good night. And just information, looks like the Congo line you're joining, looks like you're about 11 in trail of the frontier, so present speed probably be recommended.
Go right here, sure. Oh, baby. Alright, we found it. Lars she blows.
Central Delta 941, we're having some problems with the simulator. Any chance we can just log out and log back in when we reload the sim, please?
We'll park right
Yeah,
here.
not a problem.
Don't care. Front door service. Whoa, slow her down. There you go. Excellent. Excellent. So, what is going on here? There we go. Okay, let us check out the landing. Shutdown. Parking brake is set. Parking brake isn't set, is it? I don't know. I think so, must be. Oh, I don't think it is. Set the parking brake. There we go. Lights off. I thought I turned them on. I got the AC lights on. Okay, lights off. It's morning start. Thank you. Lights off. Fuel selector to manual. AP trims are off. Lead off. Leads off.
And Indianapolis Center, Sky was 4153. Louisville going to be in north flow or south flow?
Throttle is cut off. Auxiliary booster pump off.
Sky was 4153. Winds aren't shift, but they are still south flow. So we'll stick with that. After Horizon descend via the Horizon 5 arrival, plan the ILS runway 17 right.
Whoops.
Packaging to the Horizon 5 arrival, expect 17 right.
Crash lever down.
4153.
Well, that just did it, didn't it? Alright. Alright. Turn the flashlight on here. Jeez. Alright, so that was our flight from Traverse City to Louisville. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to check out our website, which shows up-to-date live stats for Midway Airlines on air company. At pseudopilot.online. Thanks for checking out the channel. Check out my other videos. If you liked it, please hit the subscribe button. And see you in the next video.